creator and the yeah. Funny story. Not very funny. More of a disgusting story. Yo, the Sapphic Awakening. Hello. Okay. I had seen my post and was concerned. Thank you for being concerned. Your 10. Yeah. That's cool. Happy birthday. Please don't ask if I yeah. Yeah. Here, I'm about to explain that in like a good second, okay? I'm about to explain it. What do you mean I bet? Rest? My god. Let me tell my story real quick. Well, I played Block Blast. KKK. Shh. I will after I explain. After. My brain is tweaking. After? My brain is tweaking. Anyway. Yes, I will. So, today and yesterday, I ate food. Now you're probably thinking, well, I sure hope so. Me or like twin? Me or like my twin? Oop. Anyway. Okay, let me tell my story real quick, chat. So I ate yesterday, which y'all would probably hope so. But it was hamburger helper. Now, you're probably thinking, how is this related to your story? Shh. In like a moment. And today, I ate more greasy stuffs. All connecting the dots. Hello. Might have begun. Oh. Anyway. So, today I went to the movies, watched the movie, and I was eating popcorn. Mind you, very greasy popcorn. And the very, very, very high dose in, what was it? Butter. Add butter. So, now you're probably thinking, okay, I think I might be connecting the dots. If you aren't, oh, well, you're gonna have to brace yourself. If you don't like this topic, you can click off. Anyway. So, after I ate, I went to a play place. I think someone recognized me from YouTube. Little kid. Not recommended for children. Anyway. So, I ate candy, and then, we went to, what do we call this place? A food chain. Yeah, we're calling it a food chain. So, we went to this food chain. Very Yeah. And we ate, right? I was already feeling sick a little bit before eating. Oh. After me got home, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take a little nappy nap. You know, just a little nap. Oh, oh no, my body didn't let me do that. It, like, right after I laid down and got to rest, my brain projectile literally, I'm crashing out, literally sent me into absolute and utter pain. Pain! The pain! The pain was was bad. Like, bad pain. Like, attacking type of pain. Throbbing. None that way, by the way. Don't take that. Anyway. And I'm like, oh, I know what it is. So, I waited. Pain got worse and worse and worse. And I had to poop every single 20, 30, 10 minutes. I think you know where this is going, y'all. And if y'all are sensitive and somehow made it up to this point, and you don't like the mention of hurling, if you know what I mean, then go watch another video. Shoot. Okay? I'm not really Katie, but yes. Okay, let me finish my story, y'all. After the people who don't like the mention of bodily things coming out. So, what is that outside? Anyway, after like how much agony I was in later. Okay. Hello. If you're sensitive to what was it? Puking and all that. See you later, alligator. If y'all are sensitive, shoot. For the people who are sensitive, you're not going to like the story. Anyways. And I'm like, oh. And I just finished crying about my dead cat. Okay, look. I'm a big baby when I'm sick. Anyway, that was not a part of the story. Kind of was. Anyway, let me stop yapping about my cat. Then I got up and ran to the washroom, but my sister was like, "Nah, I have to pee." I'm like, "My God, I need this more than you," and she's like, "Why?" And then I closed the door on her face. Well, yeah, one of them. Anyway, it's not a part of the story. Then I got into the bathroom and I locked the door. And then I hurled. If you don't know what hurling means, let's just say I puked out rainbows. It wasn't very majestic, but just a way for YouTube to not take me down and give me a warning, okay? I've said worse, but you know. I puked rainbows, we're gonna say, on almost everywhere, well, half of the bathroom. It was bad. Be a hungry potato is crazy. Yeah, so that's what happened. That's how I'm here now. And my very Sigma friend is telling me to go rest and take a nap or sleep because it's like 1 a.m. over in Gacha Land. But we're gonna play the dropper real quick. Okay, I don't get sick when there's like flashing colors. I do get scared of colors though, so yeah. Yeah, wasn't very. It wasn't very. How do I say this? Cool that the fact. Oh, now my friend is going to threaten catnap again. He's going to threaten poor catnap. Go to bed. My friend now is like, this was just like 20-30 minutes ago. Look, I was still awake. Go to bed. I will. Give me a moment. Bro, last time when I didn't go to bed because I was saying something about bills, my guy really said, I'm going to threaten catnap, and I said you wouldn't. Let's just say they did. They threatened catnap. Held him at gunpoint. Okay? But then I went to bed. You're too weak. Okay, jeez. Give me a moment to like recharge. Yeah. Wasn't very pretty, but it was something. Okay, we're gonna play Forsaken roleplay tomorrow. Okay, because my friend is now tweaking in front of your grandma. What you mean by in front of your grandma? What do you mean in front of your grandma? I'm scared. Yeah, so that's what happened. My head still hurts a lot. Oh. Yeah, my head still hurts, but give me a moment to speak. Because I want to say thank you for 200. Oh. I was sick. My head still hurts, but I'll make an animated version of the story that tells better than I can. Animation is life, okay? But let me say something before I leave because my friend is about to combust out of me not sleeping and resting because, you know, hurl and sorority girls. Thank you. But anyways, thank you all so much for 1,206. Let me speak real quick. 262 subscribers. I wouldn't have made it. You say your brother sleeps. His breath sink. I think you said your friend or your brother. Look, my brain is tweaking right now. Yeah. So thank y'all so much for going on the journey with me. Even when I was at my lowest point. Y'all were there to keep me company and keep me on the ground, okay? I wouldn't have done it without y'all. So yeah, thank you all so much for the support and stuff. And I will try and do something big. I'll try to do something big for my big 2K if I get there. Okay. Hello. Huh? Oh, let me read this real quick. Ooh. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, so thank y'all so much for watching and hearing my horror story on how I hurled on sorority girls. Okay, look. I had to put that I had to put that in there. I had that reference in there. There was no way. Cookie Run Kingdom post. Cool. Yeah. I had to put that reference in there. And for the people who didn't make it for my story, I will make an animated version. Right here. See your subscribers. What does this mean? Anyway. Yeah. Thank y'all. You got a squishy oh, okay. Yeah, but thank y'all so much for watching. I will make an animated version for the people who didn't make it. Well, y'all can just rewatch stream since it's only like 17 minutes long, but then I start rambling. So yeah. Yeah, I know. I will sleep. Yeah. Thank y'all. Okay, jeez. Yeesh, bro. Give me a moment. Because I like to think. Nice. So, yeah. I'm gonna go now since my friend is literally tweaking out that I sleep. What? Oh. Yeah. Yeah, thank y'all. Now I'll go to sleep. See ya. Yeah. I will now be sleeping. Or will I? Just kidding, just kidding. I don't want my friend to tweak out even more. Yeah. But anyways. Yeah. Sorry for the very long intro. I will now be going to bed. Good night. And see y'all tomorrow or in the next video. Peace.